This is one of the most colourful and unique places we've seen in our travels so far.
We are now at a really unique place actually, a village called the Long Neck Village.
Yes, Karen Long Neck Village. And these people are actually not Thai people. They are from Burma and they're essentially refugees and they don't yet have a citizenship. So they're actually really happy when people come and visit because there's payments made to help them, keep them safe, give them the things that they need.
Yeah, because I asked, do they mind being photographed? Obviously you don't want to be insensitive and rude, but they don't mind at all. So don't hate us for being here filming, because they really do appreciate people coming and talking about their situation and helping them in any which way we can. So we're going to go do that now.
So this is Puma, our tour guide. And she's just told us that there are other people here selling local merchandise. What did you say? What are they called? Aka? Aka. So these are Thai, they're Thai people now, but originally from China.
Yes.
Yeah, China. So this is their traditional dress. It's beautiful. Very beautiful.
And as you can probably hear, the crickets are very loud and drowning out my voice almost.
This is the ghost gate to protect the village.
When they dead, so they will come to protect the family here.
So the ancestors
Yes.
of these people, yeah, okay.
Toilet outside, cooking outside. The house is very small, just for sleep.
Yeah. The original tiny home. So the Burmese people in the Karen Long Neck village, which is a refugee camp essentially, they have such incredibly limited resources and small living spaces, yet they present themselves so well. They are so clean, so colourful, so much beautiful jewellery, and I think it's just their genetics, but they have the most incredible bone structure and beautiful faces.
You'll see later in this video we have some really nice shots of young families, young people, and they really do take pride in their appearances, their families, and the small things they do have. You saw the houses, so very modest is not even the word. I don't know what word you'd use to describe that, but
they're so warm and so friendly.
They are.
They're very welcoming.
They don't seem to hold any resentment, any bitterness. They are very friendly, down-to-earth people, despite essentially having nothing to their name. So it was quite eye-opening. Speaking of which, you saw the houses. Let's take a look inside.
Oh, that's so small.
Kitchen.
Kitchen.
That's the kitchen, guys.
Because nothing with the neck, it happened with the shoulder. The shoulder is dropped down.
Oh.
One when they wear the ring.
So it changes their shoulders, not the neck.
Yes.
Ah.
Some people think when they take off the ring cannot control the neck and they will die. Not true, nah? They still alive. And wear the ring all the time, nah? Sleep with the ring too.
So we just bought a little handmade bracelet with an elephant and also this beautiful handmade scarf. And this takes them 2 to 3 days to weave. And you can just see here how they do the weaving.
We cannot allow them right now because they come like no visa, no passport, no work permit. That's why we set them some area stay in Thai.
So they can be safe here for now.
For safe, and they can work agriculture. And when they stay in the village, so they can do some handicraft.
So being refugees, the Burmese people don't have the necessary paperwork to be able to integrate fully with the Thai society.
Lack of paperwork, lack of, well, for a better word, identity really, at least officially. Of course, they're still human beings at the end of the day, but the way that Thailand and this region in particular are handling the situation is a much more humane way. We appreciate what they're doing. They're really trying to help and protect them.
And from what we can see, they're safe and happy. Of course, there's things, but obviously behind the scenes sometimes that you can't see.
No.
But it is hard, I guess, if you flee for your life, you don't think to grab identification.
That's right. And look, it's not ideal. Of course, no one wants to be in that type of situation and living the way they're living. But again, like we said earlier, they don't seem to be depressed or upset or anything. They've sort of accepted it, but also they sort of acknowledge the fact that people are trying to help them.
And they're skilled and they use what they have to be able to get people in and get, funds in. So
That's right. We've touched on it a few times, and just to harp on it one more time, they really appreciate people being there. So just raising awareness, because you can feel, I guess, helpless and almost alone in that situation where no one really cares about you.
And they do have a beautiful culture to share.
Flower just fell on my head. But they do. You're right, they do. They have a lot to share, and they could probably learn a lot. On a lighter note, the reason why they wear the rings is because of tigers. Care to elaborate?
Where they are from, it's the natural habitat of tigers. So over the centuries, they started wearing the rings around their neck for protection, because the tiger will grab its prey by the neck. So they use that for protection, and the women will wear it, the children will wear it, boys and girls to a certain age. But then when the boys become men, they're too tough for it.
That's right.
They don't need the pretty things and they don't need the protection.
Yeah, fun fact. But yeah, let's keep going.
I'm trying this for myself. I heard there's tigers near here, so protecting my neck. I think my neck is tough.
You're quite gentle with me when I've lost my peace, when I'm fighting sleep, and sometimes guessing your fears. But
I had to double check that we weren't being insensitive and coming over here and using it as a photo opportunity, but first and foremost, they want people to come, they want people to know and to come and support them, to buy from their shops and to basically raise awareness that this is their situation. When I first looked at it on the phone, I thought, I don't want to come and put a camera in people's faces, but they definitely want people here. So that's a positive reassurance. So let's keep going.
my soul is
For the shoulder is not bad. It take time a little bit, not.
Yeah, of course. You're bathing.
my soul is
Nice to meet you. So we're privileged enough to have not experienced being refugees, but I would like to think I have some sort of skills to help me get by if I did end up becoming a refugee, and that I landed in a culture or a country that would welcome me and at least give me somewhere safe.
That's right. I mean, especially these days, the migration issue is a very complex one, and we're not going to touch on it too much because it is complex and polarizing and all those things. But what we saw on the ground level and the way they're handling it and treating people like people, it was refreshing, really. And to see people, I wouldn't say happy, but they were okay with where they were. They weren't in danger. They had enough to get by, and like I said, they were actually acknowledging and appreciating that they were being helped.
And they have a chance to tell their story and make friends and meet people and, have people help them as well. And they, like I said, they have a beautiful culture to share.
That's right. They're just, I couldn't get over how well presented they are. I mean, it put me to shame. I was
They're
there
gorgeous.
with a $5 t-shirt and looking a bit scruffy, but they really take pride in their appearance and really beautiful, if I can use that word.
Beautiful skin, beautiful cheeks, like the babies and the women too. They're just, they're gorgeous.
Yeah. And I guess, again, office perspective, I know it's a very cliche thing to say, traveling from the West, this office perspective, but it's true. Geographical lottery, like Danny said, we don't get to choose where we're born. We have no say in that. So some people are lucky, some people aren't so lucky. And I guess it's just how you deal with it and make the most of the life you're given. So that's what these people are doing. And a second chance, I think, is the key message.
And they're just wonderfully colourful and wonderfully friendly. And if you do go to Thailand, if you go to Chiang Mai, I really hope that you get the opportunity to visit them.
That's right. So that was an eye-opening experience, Danny, and I'm glad we did it. From here, I don't know, where are we going next?
No idea, but here. Right now we're in India, so.
Well, right now we're in India, yeah, but There's a few videos before that type of video starts surfacing, so stay tuned for the next adventure. We'll keep it a secret at this stage. Also, because we have no idea what the next one is. Hence our name. Thanks for watching.
See ya.
Subscribe.